When you first started using Procurement Express, you would have been asked for a base currency. That's the currency which your company reports on, which you do your accounts with, and things like that. And you would have selected that base currency at the very beginning. But you can add other currencies to Procurement Express as well, and you can deal with those other currencies. So we're in the new purchase order page here. It's not asking us for a currency for this particular purchase order. That's because there's only one currency. That's the base currency for this particular account. And this particular account, the base currency, is in US dollars. But I want to add some extra currencies here. So let's go into the company settings, and I want to add euro and maybe Great British pounds, maybe Canadian dollars. So I can click on currencies and I can go in and I can find those currencies that I want to add. So I found euro and I found Great British pounds, and I'm going to add those in as currencies. Now most of our customers like to change their currency rates on a kind of monthly basis or maybe a weekly basis, and they tend to change those currency rates themselves. So they go to they pick a currency rate, they go to the forex provider that they use most of the time, get a currency rate for them, and they can put it in and they can save that. So now we've selected those currency rates. When we go and choose a new purchase order, those currencies are now available to us. So it's going to default on US dollars in this case. Every user can have their own default. If you have a user that's outside of the country where you're working and they usually use, say, euros or Great British pounds, then you can do that. You could go in and you can select the currency for each purchase order. That purchase order will then be it will be translated back to US dollars, and so you can still see it in US dollars, and the budgets will be affected in US dollars because the budgets are fixed to the base currency that you're using. So they would be set to US dollars, and so the currency would go back to from euro to US dollars or from British pounds to US dollars. But you're actually buying in euro. You're spending the money in euro. So that's how currencies work. Very simple, straightforward, easy to add, easy to use. Currencies now available on this particular purchase order to choose for each and every purchase order that you create.